For what?
For this?
All right.
We're just going to talk.
Yeah. Hello, Facebook Live. This is Evildoers Beware podcast at a Shared Universe podcast studio. To my left, Ryan Scott Weber. To right in front of me, the beautiful Kristen Accardi.
Thank you.
Who is named after Kristen Slater.
Yes.
To my right is the not as beautiful Robert Bruce.
I like the goatee, though.
I like it.
With the mustache.
Again,
nice.
if you want...
52 years old, the first time I could grow a mustache.
If you want to start a podcast and you're in the Monmouth, Ocean, Bergen County area, or even New York City,
Mid-Atlantic,
you can come down here. We have clients from all over the place. Go to a shareduniverse.com to book. And with that note, welcome back, Evildoers Beware.
Thank you.
We are rolling. You can start whenever.
Hey.
Yep. Whatever. When anybody sees me on my computer right in the beginning, it's because I'm sharing out the live feed.
Welcome to...
Did we need to know that?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Evildoers Beware.
Oh,
What's up? What's up, y'all?
Hey, this is exciting. Welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah,
How's
it's been
everybody?
a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been what, like
A few weeks.
4 weeks?
over a
4.5
month.
weeks?
I think over a month.
You guys were away? You went to Florida?
We did. We went to Florida.
How was that? Are you guys Disney fans?
I met Goofy.
Yes.
Wait, so
Hardcore Disney.
Can I just point out that you guys are pretty hardcore horror fans? Blood, guts, decapitations,
Yep.
death, hell,
Haunted Mansion.
demons,
See?
corpses,
Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, we went on the Haunted Mansion a few times.
Pirates
Sure
of the
did.
Caribbean.
Satanism, paganism,
I'm Catholic, but okay.
all the isms. These are things that you love.
Excuse me, wasn't Walt Disney a Satanist?
That's another podcast, Rob.
Okay.
But you guys love Disney World?
I
Yeah.
sure do.
Explain.
Well,
I mean,
Kristen really loves it more
Oh,
than me,
please.
but I enjoyed it. I had a great time. It was awesome.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun.
Okay, I mean, allow me to play devil's advocate for a little bit. You don't
Sure.
see it as like commercialized, mass-produced.
You're not going to ruin this for me, you know.
No,
that,
no,
right?
I'm just playing. I want you to defend this. I don't necessarily think this way either, because I like taking my kids. What I hate is paying $100 per person per day.
Sure.
But with that in mind,
Is it $100 a person?
pretty much.
I think it's over
Kristen
that.
paid for it.
I think it's over
Wow,
that.
that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you can get
Have a
the
good job.
You can get the combo pack, Rob, where you get like 5
Yeah,
days
it's like
for
going
only
to-
for the low price of $500.
If
for
you
the
do
whole
it, if you
package.
do it right, you save money. There's
Okay.
certain ways to save money, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's the same answer as everybody. You go down there and you're a kid again, right?
Yep.
Okay,
I
is
mean,
that what it is?
Yeah.
You know why I like it? Is because Walt Disney was, a filmmaker. And
Okay, he was.
He built this empire off of just his brilliant ideas.
He did.
And he
Slave
didn't
labor and children.
Yeah, and he didn't really get to see that part of it, though.
Yeah, he saw the beginning of it. I mean, he was around. He opened up the park.
Yeah.
I didn't-
We actually enjoyed meeting the characters in the costumes.
Really?
Most, I think.
That's what Ryan did.
Do
Actually,
you
yeah.
like?
I don't know why.
You've
It was
had
just
many.
fun.
You've had many celebrities at your own convention. People like real people, and
Yeah.
say
funny.
meeting a Goofy is more fun to you than
Yeah.
I'm not going to name any names.
Did you go
but
to the castle? It's just like a walkway. You just walk through it, right? There's nothing in it.
They actually close it off.
There's
right?
a restaurant in it. There's a restaurant, and then you can
Which
you
for
can
the low-
actually stay in Cinderella's castled room for
Wow.
the low price of like $10,000 or something like that.
Did you do that?
yeah,
I
Rob,
know,
if
what?
you pay
You
enough
can't-
money, you can stay in the castle
They
and
don't
eat at the restaurant.
No, I'm still
For-
curious. The rumor always is that Walt Disney's cryogenically frozen
Sure.
head
Do you believe
is
it?
in the basement.
Do you
Yeah,
believe
I
it?
do.
I thought he was in Disneyland.
I
though.
smell something
Oh,
weird.
it could be at Disneyland.
Disney
You're right.
World.
That's a good point.
I
It's
don't know.
Disney World.
It's
Probably
not at a
Disneyland.
cryogenic center. It's at Disney World where his
I
body
think
is
it's
kept.
at World.
Yeah.
I think he's like buried under like a statue or something. Apparently.
I smelled something
Or like
funky.
frozen.
That's not me.
I said I smelled something funky there at Disney World.
Did you?
So it could have been its head.
Could have
Yeah.
been.
No, you didn't. It smelled like
So,
cotton candy.
did
They
you-
don't open the castle during
Oh,
the day.
by the
though.
way,
only at night now.
We got engaged in Disney.
Yeah.
Hey, all right.
Now that we're talking about it, I'm gonna throw it out there.
All right, and
That's exciting.
just to clarify, can we go around and introduce ourselves just for clarification? Ryan, you start.
I'm
first.
Ryan Scott Weber, filmmaker extraordinaire, and my movie Pretty Fine Things comes out next week.
Pretty fine things.
All right. I'm Ryan's fiance, Kristen Accardi.
Oh, that's
Named
I like
after.
that, right? Christian Slater.
There you go.
There it
And
is.
I'm Rob Bruce, pop culturist, comic book man producer, And you are?
I am Ming Chen, sound engineer,
Ming Chen. No more. That's it. Google Ming Chen. Ming Chen pops up.
proprietor of a Shared Universe podcast studio, and now a 2-time Funko Pop alumni.
Wow.
Yeah.
So-
And you really changed things around in here. It looks great.
yeah, we're,
And star of AMC's
Upgrade.
comic book.
well, as we get more clients in here, we get some money that we can actually buy stuff with. So
Yeah.
but enough about me.
Yeah, congratulations on the pop toy here.
Thank you. That's pretty cool. It means
Looks like you.
I'm somewhat.
The hair.
I don't know. I don't want to say important to pop culture, but
Yeah.
deemed worthy enough
Wow,
for a pop
dude, that's-
figure.
You were at
Freaking
some
amazing.
Funko Pop event. I saw.
I went.
Of.
I went.
The movie.
I went to Funko. As you know, the creators of the pop figure, Dorbs, Wacky Wobblers, many fine toys and collectibles. They put on a premiere called "Making Fun: The Story of Funko," where they chronicled how they came to be. They chronicled a lot of pop figure collectors, some who have collections that number in the 7,000 plus.
How many
pop
have they
figures.
produced?
They have produced
crazy.
over 5,000 individual characters.
Right. So
with
all
the
those
variants.
So
Yes.
those people literally have one of each, I would think, at this point.
Oh, I would think so. Yeah.
Wow.
At this point,
Which has got to be really hard to do because some of them they made 10 of. Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
But as with Funko, they never do anything small. They premiered the documentary at the Chinese theater,
Right. And
which for geeks like us, we remember it as being
Mm-hmm.
the site of the Star Wars premiere in
Yeah.
'77,
yeah.
which was cool.
I almost
But
got mugged out in front of there once.
Yeah,
It's
I've
not
been
in the
there.
best part of L.A.
I've been there too.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Do tell what year,
Back in
when-
1993, it was at went to San Diego Comic-Con for the first time. Went up to Culver City, which is like two, burgs over from the Chinese theater,
Okay.
and we were walking through there at like 2 a.m. like idiots, but it didn't happen. It came close. It was kind of a threatening moment. But I lived in the Lower East Side, so I
You
fucking
fought him off, Rob?
you can talk your way out of anything if you know what you're talking about. Like, I have no fucking money. Get away from me.
or I'll suck your dick. Like, is that how you talked your way out of it, Rob? Evildoers beware, everybody.
Evildoers beware.
Thanks,
Evildoers
guys.
beware.
I was on tour when I was there, and we had a day off, so I got to stop and check it all out. It was cool.
Yeah.
It's
That is
historic. They have the handprints.
I've never
Yeah,
been.
it's cool. It's very cool.
Yeah. Well, so how long were you in Disney World for?
A week.
It wasn't
7 solid days.
20
Yeah.
days. So we missed 2 episodes. You said
We're only gone 7 days.
Yeah.
But
Was
I
it
think
Tuesday
we
to
missed
Tuesday?
another one, maybe.
Yeah.
You might be right.
Well,
Ming travels a lot.
They
That's it.
traveled. I traveled.
we
the
do
stories-
Tuesday, and to give Ming credit, I mean, he likes to stretch out his convention.
Yeah,
tour.
not anymore, Rob. I have to be here. So
Yeah.
yeah, these were prior commitments I had before we got this
that's-
going.
You got to
But it
take
makes
advantage
sense.
of
If I'm
that.
in a friggin' San Antonio and they're giving me an extra day, I'd stay too.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're there 7 days. On what day do you pop the question? Do you do it immediately and you have a great trip after?
He
First
sure
day.
did.
Wow.
They have Magic Kingdom in front of the castle.
Well, you know what
Wait,
happened?
is that what they call it now? Magic Kingdom?
They've always called it Magic
Yeah.
Kingdom.
Oh, I thought it was like a sex thing.
Where did you get that?
No, in front of the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. Was
castle.
it during the fireworks?
No. What happened was our
Cast-
flight got canceled. We were supposed to leave
I remember there was a
Friday.
snowstorm or something.
Right.
Yes.
We were supposed to leave on a Friday, and it got canceled because of the snowstorm.
Okay.
So we went down Saturday. So Ryan not only had to go through security at the theme park with the ring without me finding out, but had to
Right.
go through 2 airport securities
Okay.
with the ring
What
without me
what's
finding
the
out.
move? Do you keep it in checked baggage? Do you have it
Yeah.
on your person?
I researched it a little bit,
Okay.
and it seemed like the best thing was to keep it in the carry-on bag and put a little note on it saying "Be discreet, engage."
Oh,
with it."
nice.
So that's what I did.
Okay. And you didn't,
Uzi is in the checked on luggage. That's what I would put.
Not to check the carry-on.
yeah, and you didn't get
Don't
flagged.
put it in checked. You would have You would have been stolen.
Yeah.
Over now.
Yeah.
Were you sweating a little bit as it went through?
Well, yeah, a little bit. It was a little.
Because they could pull it aside,
Stressful.
but how great is it when you see the bag and then it just comes straight through and you're like, all right, I'll
I
be
know.
on my way.
The first time was great, and then our flight got canceled at the gate.
Okay.
So I had to go through it again the next day.
Right. Wow.
And then at the Magic Kingdom, the woman saw it
Yeah.
What do you
in
mean
the bag, and she had it.
Oh.
Like she took it slightly out of the bag, and she saw the note, and she kind of just did a real
Oh, nice.
slow turn to me,
Okay.
and kind of looked at me like,
Do you have
Really?
a receipt?
Do you have a receipt?
and
What do you mean, really?
steal
Was it a dig?
no,
Really?
she was like real, like what? Like,
Jake, really? You have a girl? You have a girlfriend? Like,
maybe.
was it like that?
I mean, it could have been.
Was it a
I
Disney?
think it
This
was
ain't
like,
your weed?
She was excited. It seemed excited.
Oh, okay, cool.
An excited look. And then she just put it back in and kind of like smiled and put it back in.
Okay.
And I was good. And then I went into the bathroom and I put it in my pocket.
Nice.
And then I was walking around with my hands in the pockets,
Yeah,
which
you don't
probably
lose
looked
it.
really weird.
Right.
And
You were acting weird, but I didn't think
she
anything of
didn't.
it.
She had no
Was
idea.
this, you were still on the airplane sort of thing?
No, this
No,
is
they're
at the Magic
they're
Kingdom.
At the Magic
yeah.
Kingdom, I got you.
And
Yeah.
I asked her father before.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
So he
that's
was
good.
the really only one
Great
I
guy.
told.
That's
Yeah.
good man. That every man should do. Or every real man should ask the father before.
Yeah, I didn't even tell my mother or anything.
Real
because
quick,
of
somebody
my family.
asked if the Haunted Mansion or Haunted House, but it's a Haunted Mansion, is still in Magic Kingdom. The answer is yes. It's at both parks. And in France and the one in Japan as well.
At one-
Really?
Yeah, of course.
we were in line.
They call it les maisons haunted.
The second time, the ride like got like froze.
You know,
right?
I felt bad, and I don't think I ever really apologized to you, so maybe I'll just do it now. Right before he got down on one knee and proposed, there was a couple, like 2 minutes before that got engaged, and I did one of those, like, slow claps. I was like,
Right.
great for
Oh,
them.
Wow.
See, I wanted to make sure I was in front of a photo guy, so he captured the moment. So we
Did
have
you
a
have
video.
Goofy take the photo?
We have a video. I wish.
I know. Like,
I was thinking
Awesome.
about doing it in front of Goofy or Mickey or something. But we did it in front of a photo guy. And I gave him my camera,
Yeah,
and it was
there's a
on
video.
video.
Oh,
So there was
nice.
a video. And I made like a sound effect.
So when are you getting married?
We're still working on
Couple
that.
yeah. Come on.
Couple
There's
years.
Just
Come on,
remember
relax,
that
2 years.
Come on,
that
the
a
first-
shared Universe Studios co-owner is actually an ordained minister
He
by
is,
the name
Mike
of
Zapp.
Reverend Mike Zapsik.
Michael Zapsik has been
Is
trained
he?
by the
Awesome.
Universal Life Church. Did you just in the morning, right as you got in the park?
Yeah,
'cause,
literally.
her friend.
Oh my
I
God.
did talk to her friend about it a little bit, and she has suggested that we do it in the beginning because it
Okay.
makes the trip better, which I agreed with.
was
Yeah.
fun.
a lot.
No,
Yeah.
I agree with that as well.
And it was good. You know,
awesome.
I'll be sweating bullets the whole time.
Sure.
It's better just to get it.
Yeah, and you
done.
go on rides. You don't want it to fly off into like it's a small world and
Yeah.
you can drink.
It's not my responsibility anymore.
Yeah, you don't want a pirate to grab it in Pirates of the
Thanks.
Caribbean. You know, and then there are pickpockets at Disney. I mean,
It should
you
be
know.
if there aren't. They should
Yeah.
have some, like
Yeah.
David Copperfield.
I was lucky it went smooth because it was a little nerve wracking, but it was fun. And you know, it was the parks are awesome, and it was good. We went to Universal too one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
Which
right.
was interesting.
Why is that?
I have never been there before. It was my
Okay.
first time there. And it wasn't what I expected. And I think there's so much hype about Universal for some
Because
reason.
it's not
and
as
I
big
just-
as you think it is.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the rides were cool. E.T. was awesome.
Did you see the Hulk?
But we walked past it. Ryan doesn't do roller coasters, so we didn't go on it.
Yeah.
You don't
did
do
some.
roller
Wait, you don't do
coasters?
roller
He does
coasters?
not.
Yeah, but I did
Wah,
so
wah,
did Rob.
wah.
I did Space Mountain.
Okay, that counts. That's I mean
With your eyes closed?
Yes.
It's a dark ride.
I was scared. You know why? Because the thing.
It is the lap bar. Yeah,
Because
It's
Final
scary.
Destination, of course.
it's
but
very
I
loose.
felt like
Which
I
is
was
a
gonna
horror
fly
movie.
right out.
Ooh, it doesn't
It's-
sound
yeah.
like
You know, I'm kind of a large man too, so it doesn't fit the best.
I,
And,
I agree with you. The lap bar is not very secure, and you feel like you're going to fly out. And then
Yeah.
at points, you know, were you holding on to it for dear life?
Dear life, there's a picture.
Oh, there is a
Okay,
picture.
you're that guy.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
you're the hold on for dear life
Yeah.
guy.
He is.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
No
That
shame.
guy.
I have
shame.
gone on
No shame.
some roller coasters at Hershey Park. We went.
Yeah,
a few
those are
times.
like kids.
Fahrenheit went on that,
Okay.
and Wildcat, and the Great Bear
Okay.
went on that.
Sure.
So, but it was my eyes were
King of the
closed.
Ka.
No.
King's of Ka.
That's the one that goes like
That's
200
awesome.
miles.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
I
very
love
good.
that
my,
one.
My,
I'm afraid
my,
of
my
heights.
13-year-old really likes that one.
I don't even like the airplane.
Yeah, so does my
So-
10-year-old. But
Okay. I'm
is it a
30.
motion thing? Or
I don't know. I'm just afraid
or
of
is it-
heights, and it's,
You, a guy who's like throwing blood on people,
I
like
know.
you know, like put your hand in guts.
that's fine. That doesn't bother me.
Okay.
It's just the heights. Like even at the mall, I look over the side.
Oh, the
I'm
railing?
Scared.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
that means okay.
Mall.
Fear is relative, my friends.
Fear is relative,
Evil
that's
and
right.
fear is relative.
Yes.
What might scare one person may not scare everybody.
That's true.
I hold on for
I
dear
like
life
spiders.
on the airplane too, when the takeoff or the landing.
All right, because like I remember when Space Mountain used to scare me too. I mean, I was 4,
But it's dark. You don't see anything.
And then you know, at one point I got brave enough to unclutch from the bar and put my hands up.
How
you
about
know?
like
Woo!
Batman the Ride at Great Adventure?
That one gives you a headache,
pretty
no?
crazy. The one that your feet dangle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like the
Yeah.
Great Bear. that it was like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's cool. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, how do you celebrate like that night? The engagement.
We went out to dinner. We called all our family, and then we went to bed because we were exhausted.
We went to T-Rex. It was called this restaurant. It's like owned by Rainforest Cafe.
Okay. It's all dinosaur themed with
T-Rex, not
cool.
Mike Bolan. T-Rex.
It's at Disney Springs.
in there. Okay.
So did you stay on the park?
Yes.
Where at?
Yeah, All-Star
Sports. One of the lower.
Oh, I've been there. Yeah, I've been there. It's not.
It's like $90 a night.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah, it was
It's adequate. Especially
exactly.
for $90 a night.
It's a place to sleep because we really
Yeah,
weren't there.
that's all you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
roaches.
We always stay in Orlando
There were-
at like the Golden
It's better to
Par
stay
4.
on.
Yeah.
Property?
On the
Oh, for sure.
Because you get all the shuttles
Yep.
and you just jump on.
Yeah.
And there's food open late at night at
Right.
the hotel, but then you have to deal with 5,000 cheerleaders. And
Oh, yeah.
cheering competition.
Oh,
It was
sure,
a cheering
sure,
competition
sure.
while we were down there. It was
Right.
awful.
It's like
Yeah.
every corner you turn, like, oh my god, like, oh. You know.
Are there any good horror movies that take place at either theme parks or?
Yeah, the Phantom of the Paradise. Right? What's the
I don't
Kiss
know
one?
if
The Kiss
Yeah.
movie. Isn't it Phantom of the Paradise?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Peter Criss is going to be at
Yeah. Good
March
segue.
2nd, 3rd, and 4th
Speaking of
at
Kiss,
NJ HorrorCon. We have a horror convention and film festival coming up in less
yeah,
than
that's
a
right.
month.
That's why
Yes.
we're here.
A month away.
Not even way less than a
give me
month.
the dates, Rob.
March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th,
Yes.
which is
Yeah.
a Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the Woodbridge Renaissance Hotel on Route 1 across the street from the Woodbridge Mall.
What's the website, Rob?
Is at njhorrorcon.com or newjerseyhorrorcon.com.
Wow,
Either
you got
one.
it all
Very
right.
easy.
I am so impressed.
You gotta slow
I've had my 5 cups
slow
of coffee
clap.
today.
Slow clap.
Yeah,
you go.
it's
Yeah, the Starbucks is closed by me for
What?
2 weeks
Oh my God.
for renovations.
Yeah, they did that to
I'm
us.
dying.
Someone said the Phantom of the Park.
That's
That's what
correct.
you said.
Phantom of the Park,
Phantom
that's
of
what
the
I
Park?
said.
What's
Yeah.
the plot? I've never seen it, Rob. Can you
Ryan
do you
Free.
remember
Thanks,
what?
Ryan.
Well, it was a KISS vehicle where the park was being threatened by this character, and KISS came to the rescue, dressed up in costume. It was pretty.
Why
good.
was Kiss there? Were they performing?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, yeah. But you know what? They own the rights to themselves. They can do whatever the hell they
Let me
want.
tell you, we're gonna show a special screening of Detroit Rock City at the
Really?
convention,
Ooh.
and I'm working on it right now. But we haven't officially announced it yet. But
Oh.
it's gonna
Well, are you about to or no?
pretty much now. Yes.
Is
We're
this
gonna-
like official?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
We're gonna have. I talked to the producer of Detroit Rock City last night, Tim Sullivan. He's going to be coming, and
Yeah.
he also directed 2001 Maniacs with Robert Englund.
Wow.
And and the sequel and a bunch of other movies. He's also been on Scream Queens a few times.
What is Scream Queens?
The TV show. It was a TV show
Based
that was
on
like a
the,
competition.
Based on.
to become
Oh
a
right, I
Scream-
remember that.
Scream
Right.
Queen.
Oh,
Not based
Emma
on the
Roberts.
magazine.
Emma Roberts is in that, no?
No, I think that was the there was a show called Scream Queens, but this is
Lord.
another one. I
Who
think
knows?
that was like a competition. Anyway, he also will have James DeBello from Detroit Rock City there.
Hello. Right.
I'm not sure if Peter will be introducing it or he might not. He might be unavailable to do it. We're still working that out, but we're going to show it Friday night. I think at 9:00. I think it's going to start
Wow.
between the con hours, so it's free to come see Detroit Rock City with a convention admission price.
That's
So
awesome.
a special announcement.
Yeah, we'll have it.
Nice.
We'll have it.
Special.
We're gonna have it. We're gonna have it hopefully posted by today.
Okay.
So,
But announced exclusively here
yes,
at the Evildoers.
it's gonna be
Beware
cool. I
podcast.
love that movie. So I think, and it's about 20 years since they've made it. I think it came out.
been that
in
long?
99.
That's so
Oh my God, I'm so old.
It
It feels like yesterday.
I know it came out in '99, but I think Tim said that last night to me that it's 20 years since they filmed it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of celebrating that. And, having Peter and everybody else there, it's going to be awesome. And then we have Len DeLessio, who I just announced today, who's the famous KISS photographer.
Yes.
And
We'll be at the show.
he'll be there.
Okay.
He'll be selling his art and, his pictures. You should see go to his website, lendelessio.com, and you can see all his famous photos he took of Alice Cooper and Dennis Dunaway. And
It's awesome.
Dennis
Peter Criss.
Dunaway.
Does he bring a camera with him?
Did he
Maybe.
took some
Does
of Glenn
he-
Buxton, right?
It's pretty. Most of them are black and white. They're really cool.
Right.
Really cool.
But will he take photos of
You and
at the-
Peter?
might.
Yeah,
Black and
you
white?
do-
That's a hook. I like that hook.
That's like Anna Leibovitz like coming
Yeah.
over and.
We're gonna have a whole little Kiss army there, like all his
Or Mark
crew
Weiss.
people, because we have Tim Sullivan from Detroit Rock City. We'll have Len DeLessio. We have James DeBello, and we might have one more announcement too. with
James DeBello did a
the
bunch of other
Kiss.
movies, right?
Yeah, he's in Cabin Fever,
Right.
which is a horror movie.
He's a really, really, really nice guy.
Yeah, he's a
really
nice
nice guy.
I just talked to him last night. We're trying to get another cast member to come, but we're not sure.
Rob, are you in the Kiss Army? Do you like clean the latrines for
I
the
was
Kiss
in
Army?
the Kiss Army. I went to see them at the Garden in 1976 with about 20 of my friends. We all walked from our houses and met at the train station. Went up to Madison Square Garden and all rode the Vomit Comet back home. If you know what I'm talking about, kids. That's like we all got drunk at like 16 years old and threw up all over the place on the train. They used to call it the Vomit Comet.
Yeah, are you bringing your like Destroyer albums
I'm
for the
going to.
NJ?
Well, I've got a bunch of
Horror
stuff.
Con
You
and
know,
Film Festival?
At NJ HorrorCom and Film Festival, I will have a bunch of Kiss memorabilia for sure.
Okay.
I have a lot of things, puzzles and games, and as the king of collecting, as I like to call myself.
Okay, and Peter Criss will be there all 3 days.
Yes, he'll be
Confirmed.
there all 3 days. This is a rare opportunity to really see him. He doesn't do a lot of shows, and he's retired from playing last year.
And he is he lives in Jersey, surprisingly enough.
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't he? This
Why
is a
wouldn't he?
great state.
The most beautiful state in the country, New Jersey.
Him and his wife are great people, and we're excited to have them at our show and headlining the show. And, unfortunately, Ernie Hudson canceled.
We should discuss that.
I know.
We're gonna get a replacement.
We should. So we have a few people
Since we
asking.
announced it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like you just announced it, but
Yeah.
I don't. These things
happens.
happen, man.
Right.
You know what happens to these guys? They get work.
Right.
They have to go.
and oddly enough, you know, when we announced Ernie, we said he was like one of the most hardest working guys in film.
Yeah.
And
You jinxed yourself, 'cause he-
right, maybe because he's been in. If you ever look at his IMDb, he's got like 1,000 entries.
It's insane.
Right. So he works every week, and everybody knows him, and so things happen. It looks like right now he's semi-committed for September.
Yeah.
So
Oh, good. Okay,
Of
that's
course,
cool.
then he may be shooting something then too, and he may get sidetracked.
He kind of just got bumped to the September show because of filming. They're filming on weekends now, so it ended up being the weekend of the show, and he was only going to be there Saturday and Sunday. So.
Right.
Are you sure it wasn't? You know, he saw Rob and he's like, weren't you on Comic Book Men?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the show where they made me ride around in an ice cream truck?
Wasn't my fault, Eric Duncan.
Maybe it was him. Maybe that was it. Never know.
That was great.
He gets a lot of comments about that.
We've been talking about Ernie for a while. Even the
yeah.
last show, we were talking about.
Right, and
having
we
him,
have
so.
inside. Inside connection. I mean, it's an
Yeah.
inside connection. So we have friends who are friends of his, and you know, it was sort of a natural progression for us. So we're in the midst of scrambling. When I say we're,
yeah,
Ryan scrambling.
I wasn't aware you did the booking, Rob.
Yeah, I don't do the book.
Couple
If you
peop-
did the
couple
booking,
people.
Yeah.
if you did the booking, no one would show
Well,
up.
I get my people.
You would-
Craig Yo's coming.
Yeah, Craig. He loved the ad. He
Yeah,
said.
yeah, Craig
Okay.
Yo's great.
I'll just
He
say
does
you would-
We have another
horror.
Craig artist too. Craig, there's another artist that we announced. He's I forget his. He has like a little catchphrase name. I think it's Old School.
Really?
Is his name?
I thought that was my name, but okay.
Old school Bruce.
Yes.
Old school.
Craig, Old
Bruce.
School Blake. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
He's an artist. He's at a lot of Comic Cons all over the place.
Yeah, I'm older than Craig.
right.
We have Louis Stardust too, as a cosplay artist, and Mike McManus and Matt Bell, who are also cosplay.
And possibly, you know, we talked about Ming coming and doing the award ceremony
Yeah.
with Tiffany Shepis. I mean, you're still up for that.
I-
Got to look at your schedule. Got to look at my
We'll
schedule.
talk about it.
Well, you just said the magic words, Tiffany Shepard.
I know.
So,
I thought you and her would be a
Schedule's
nice
cleared.
combo together.
that
Cleared
That
it
would
all.
be great, actually. You guys, everybody knows everybody. And Tiffany's awesome. I mean,
she is awesome.
And there's only 10 awards, so it's short.
Okay, right on.
And Tony Goggles, who is our film festival director, he will be also there. With
When
you
is the
guys.
award ceremony?
Saturday night.
Yeah, Saturday night after the show. So.
Okay, I'll check my calendar for sure.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
We'll work it out.
If
Yeah.
not, then we'll just cancel the whole thing. It's fine.
Yeah, no, don't cancel that.
about
Can
that.
you touch on this? You've organized. This is your third event, and Rob, you've done a number of cons as
Yeah.
well. the guest cancellations. Very frustrating.
Yeah, but you know what? It's almost like
how do you deal with
given.
this? How do you deal with with the disappointment,
it's more
inevitable crushing disappointment?
It's not crushing disappointment.
To some fans.
It just adds to the stress for me. I don't know about Ryan. I mean, Ryan, I don't handle a lot of the reaching out to the stars because Ryan does it so well. If we need to do something, we'll collaborate. But normally, Ryan handles that. I mean, it's an inevitable reality that something's going to happen, and one person is going to cancel, regardless of how many people you put out there. And if you look at all conventions, I mean, sometimes I've heard of conventions having 5 or 6 people or 7 or 8 people. Like there was one on Long Island where they were going to bring in Walking Dead cast,
okay.
but they were obligated to shoot through the weekend.
Yes.
So everybody canceled.
Yes.
It's just one of those things. You got to be resilient, like life.
Yeah.
Be resilient.
We've had very few cancellations.
Right. We have had very few.
So that's
I noticed that. You've been pretty good about that. You book guests that really want to come, and of course, booking acting gigs gets in the way, but
that's
they
a
won't.
priority.
Yeah. They won't cancel
Yeah.
because they broke a toenail or something.
No.
Or
When somebody gets sick, I mean, there's always somebody's father, brother, sister, mother, cousin gets ill, and we really feel for that sort of stuff. So you can't.
Yeah, we had Serena Vincent canceled twice, and she had a death in the family the last time, and then I'm not. I think
Is she coming this time?
her grandmother died twice.
I'm kind of waiting to the end, like the last moment, to maybe book her because
because we don't.
Then she'll be able to come.
But then you get guests like James DeBello, who still came after his father passed away, like the day before the show.
It's called commitment,
and came
friends.
from the funeral.
Yeah.
You know?
Unbelievable.
And who was the guy who got lost in Texas?
What?
Texas?
Remember he was driving the first show?
Who got lost
that.
in
It
Texas?
was one of the Back to the Future. Am I right or am I wrong? Somebody was driving,
The
didn't show
Donald-
up, ended up in Memphis.
Oh,
Gary Riley.
Gary Riley.
He came the second time.
Right, he came the second time, but
His car
he
broke
never
down
even
in
made it?
Nashville.
Nashville,
wow,
right.
He
okay.
wanted to drive.
yeah,
He's a free spirit.
right.
I'm going to assume that you offered to fly him, and he insists on driving.
Well, some
Yeah.
people don't
Okay.
drive. I mean, Walt's a perfect example. Some people don't like to
He
fly.
doesn't fly or
Yeah,
drive.
I think R.A., who's part of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reunion, he's driving. A lot of people don't like to fly, including myself, so I get it. But we got the awesome Texas Chainsaw Massacre reunion.
Yeah, 1 and 3.
You have
which
the
is
director
crazy.
Jeff Burr, who's also done like Puppet Master and other. He's done,
Puppet Master,
He
wow.
was like doing them.
That's Charles
He's like
Band,
one of
right?
the best.
Puppet Master?
He did Stepfather too. So he has this crazy film knowledge too, and he'll tell you anything about anybody. So he knows like everything. And then we have Kate Hodge, who was in Rapid Fire with Brandon Lee.
Yeah.
Also. And she's the lead actress in Leatherface. And Tony Hudson, who's also Just One of the Guys. And we also have Joyce Heiser from Just One of the Guys. So everybody's connected in some way. Caroline Williams.
Yeah.
She is also in Hatchet 3 with Daniel Harris. So there's a lot of... And R.A. too also is...
Or Mihalov.
Yeah, he is Leatherface. So we're so excited to have him. And he also was in Hatchet with Daniel Harris, too.
Wow, it's a big horror family.
It's all mixed.
So it's all connected.
Then we have a Texas Chainsaw 1, also reunion with Terry McMinn and John Dugan, who played Grandpa. And Terry is
24
the girl on
days.
the hook. 24 days. There's a countdown on our website.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
it?
crazy. 24 days.
Yep. I booked about 12 flights last night.
Yeah, you did.
God bless
Oh,
him.
okay.
We're in the middle of it all here.
Yeah.
And
it gets stressful. We've
Yeah.
got concerns and logistics and this, that, and the other thing. But, as much as it's a horror con, it's also a pop culture festival. There'll be a lot of vendors. I mean, I think our vendors were down to, 5 tables?
yeah, we only have a handful.
Oh, you
left.
better get in quick then.
Yeah.
Which,
I've
NJ,
got somebody who wants one's going to pay for 2 tomorrow, so we'll
Nice.
see.
We have a handful. We just had someone buy a filmmaker table too today, which I like because we encourage that. We're selling tickets like crazy the past couple days.
Okay, cool.
Crazy.
So-
But, we sell tickets at the door. The only flip side is there's usually a little line. It's a thing. We love what we do. We like to promote what we do. We do it because we love to do it more than anything else. I mean,
Yeah.
really, I mean, for us, it probably cost us more lives than we make money.
Sure.
I mean, I've aged. I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah, I'm getting grays too.
Dude, you getting grays
I'll
down
be-
there or up here?
Everywhere. I'll be 38 at the end of the month.
No way, 38. Golly.
Kristen looks fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dye my hair.
She looks
Oh,
great.
okay.
I know.
That's why.
Kristen's there with me too. A lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
so
You going to make those badges?
those are awesome.
My
The
wife
pins.
loves that.
The
Holy
pins?
cow. It,
What,
it
and
actually sits on the refrigerator.
Describe, Rob. Can you describe these pins?
Kristen made some swag for retail.
Okay.
And they're NJ Harkon with our New Jersey with a dripping face, which, by the way, I went on the Misfits website and they kind of stole it. Did anybody see that?
Well, I don't think they stole it.
Well,
it's different.
Yeah,
It's different.
with the Crimson Ghost, which is
Just,
nothing wrong
just
with
say
it.
it, Rob. The Misfits ripped off the New
Hey,
Jersey Horror
Well,
Con.
they just put their logo in New
Yeah, yeah.
Jersey. Everyone, a lot of people do that. But
Yeah.
As such, I believe in
Yeah.
reparation, they should come to the next.
I think so too, right?
Our-
Danzig.
Our skull was designed by Chris Waters, who
Yeah.
does our awards, and
Right.
that was put into the New Jersey Horror Con with the blood dripping.
Yes.
Right,
Right.
And we have
A few years ago.
a special Misfits trophy waiting for them anytime they want to
Oh
show
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
We've actually tried to
Doyle,
have
I'm
Miss
down.
Doyle come,
I love
and
Doyle.
also Jerry Only, but they're busy. Doyle's on tour, and with his own band.
Okay.
And the Misfits got back together.
So
Yes,
yeah.
they did.
It's crazy. It's something that would never have happened. I remember seeing those guys play CBs.
And Guns.
Wow.
They always said Guns N' Roses when they get back together, but they did.
Actually, remember the Dirt Club? Anybody remember? You guys are too young, but
Yeah,
Dirt
sorry.
Club and the Oranges, the Misfits used to play all the time. We got in a huge fight with some of their supporters.
That sounds about right.
Way back when.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Did you get kicked
Dirt
in the head,
Club
Rob?
and Vomit.
Couple times.
What is it? Comet.
Comet Vomit. That was the train coming back. That's what they used to call it after the concerts. You never took the train to the concerts? Probably not.
Maybe I went to see Rancid in New York. I took the train.
Yeah, but the Garden,
long time ago.
living in
I
Red
was
Bank,
young.
New Jersey, the train literally takes you to friggin' Madison Square Garden. So it was packed with kids all the time.
Yeah. Speaking of music, is there a live act? Is there?
We're still working on that.
So I know last one I went to, you had a band playing in the hotel bar, which was cool.
Yeah. We have a long list of bands that have wanted to play, so we have to figure out who we want to
we've gotta
play.
do that.
And
We'd like to get Ruby has a Kiss cover band, so we're kind of reaching out to him.
Oh yeah, our friend Ruby Renesco
Renesco.
has
So
a,
Ruby, if you're listening, answer my
has
email.
a very well known Kiss
Yeah.
cover band, one that's been endorsed by Kiss themselves.
what we think is going to happen is we're going to have the awesome award ceremony with Ming and Tiffany,
Yes.
hopefully, and then right after that, on the same stage, we're going to have a band play and have the after party in that room.
Yeah.
Oh, it's cool. Okay.
So with Peter coming, we've kind of redesigned the floor a little bit because we're going to give him his own room. He's going to have the Crispin Glover room.
He'll be next door
Right.
to him.
Right.
Yeah. So next door to where we showed the films last time is going to be where Peter is going to be located.
Right.
in his
I
own
remember
room.
that room.
And then outside of that will be all his Kiss members.
Minions.
And then like Tim's only going to come really for the screening, but he'll be hanging around Saturday too. But
Oh,
he's
great.
not going to really have a table. And then, but James will be there all weekend, DeBello, and we have another, and Len is going to be there all weekend.
Right.
I think Saturday he might not be there, but he'll be there Friday and Sunday.
Okay.
And we have one more Kiss kind of person to announce soon.
Oh, okay.
Well,
maybe,
it will be announced probably tonight.
maybe
too.
on the next podcast.
Or tomorrow. Yeah, I just have to. Everything's pretty much finalized, but I want to just announce it on social media first. So.
All right. Fantastic.
Release it.
I
So-
can say. You want me to say it? I mean, I could say. It's all taken care of.
Go for it.
So Ken Kelly's gonna come.
Ken Kelly! Oh my
who drew
God!
the Kiss albums.
The Ken Kelly.
One of the
Yes.
greatest illustrator artists ever.
Yes.
Period.
So we
up
have-
there with
we have-
Boris and Frank Frazetta.
Yeah.
Just one of the kings of graphic
We're-
images.
We're excited to have him because we'll have a Kiss artist who drew the albums, and then we have the photographer, and
Right.
we have the movie people. So it's all kind of a nice mix.
Yeah.
We're looking for some Kiss vendors. We would like to
Yeah.
have some great,
that'd be
Kiss
cool.
vendors.
I think we
with
had some
memorabilia.
inquiries already, though. I saw one that came through the
Yeah.
other day.
Our vendor coordinator, Missy, she's looking into it too.
Yeah.
So,
who's taking classes every Tuesday,
she's
Wednesday,
the busiest
Thursday.
person I know. Busier
Wow,
than me.
it's fantastic. So we were talking about films earlier. Ryan, you have a film coming out.
I do next week.
What
And
can you
Kristen's
tell
in
us
it, too.
about this?
Next week?
A week from today.
And what's it called?
It's called Pretty Fine Things,
Wow.
and it stars Lynn Lowry
I love Lynn Lowry.
and Joe Periscan and a bunch of other awesome New York actors. And me and Kristen are also detectives in it, so you can
Wow.
see us.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it took me 2 years to make, and then 3 years to come out.
And where can we buy this? On Amazon?
Yeah, where did we get this movie?
You can pre-order it right now on Amazon.com.
Okay.
If you search "Pretty Fine Things."
If you hurry, it will sell out quickly.
Yep. And there's an awesome on this edition of it because we had a special copy at New Jersey Horror Con last time, but we're going to have them again this time. And Andrew's going to be there. Divoff, who also makes a cameo in the movie,
Andrew, yeah.
he will be at the show, so you can get him to sign copies of it. And on this edition, me and Joe Periscan, who's Walter, who's the main character, we did a whole commentary about the movie.
Wow.
And there's a blooper. I think there might be a small blooper reel. I don't remember what I edited a behind the scenes documentary, little thing, a half hour long, and I think there is a blooper reel. I'm not sure. I was doing so much at the time.
Rob, enter the creepy, sick world of the Banner Clan, where serial killing is a family tradition. Several young girls have gone missing in the quiet, peaceful town of Bernardsville, New Jersey.
Yes.
Bernardsville, New Jersey, sorry.
Okay.
And both the police and the
you're not from
families
there.
of the victims remain at a loss for any answers. Meanwhile, the unassuming Walter Banner is renting out his second home to a trio of young college girls who just want to party.
Yeah.
But they have no idea they are the latest in a long line of prey to Walter's deep-rooted insanity, bloodlust, and mommy issues. Bonus features include cast interviews, bloopers, director commentary, trailers.
Yeah.
What's it like recording a commentary? I've never done it before.
It was.
It's got to be
was
tough,
fun.
right?
No, it
You
was.
sit there in
you
the
kind of-
studio?
Yeah, well, you just sit there and they record you talking and watch the movie, and it's kind of fun to reminisce because Joe and I haven't seen the movie since like the premiere, so
Okay.
it was fun to watch together, and it brought back a lot of things. And Joe since has retired from acting and he's doing other things, but like he is so great in
Sheriff
this
Tom?
movie. Yeah, he was Sheriff Tom in my other movies. He is awesome. He won an award at Horror Hound for Best Actor for
Wow.
this movie, and
And can you buy this at Walmart?
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
you are on
Walmart.com. I'm gonna have we're gonna
That's cool.
That is cool. I
I
was-
didn't even I'm like, wait, Ming's reading it off of somewhere, and
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second.
Wild Eye wrote that. I think I
Yeah.
didn't write that synopsis.
Nice.
But Wild Eye actually just
Wow,
gave.
that's good.
They're sending me copies, which is awesome. And then also there's going to be. I have a whole list of where you can get it.
and they're one of our sponsors, right? Are they still?
Yes, Wild Eye will be sponsoring the film festival. They have movies available at the convention. And Rob from Wild Eye is a great guy. He really supports independent film.
100%.
And I have a lot of long conversations with him before we made this deal to distribute the film.
Nice.
So, because I was self-distributing my films before this, so
Right.
this is the first one.
So
that's out
congratulations.
Yeah.
I think it's a very huge step forward in the world of independent horror
there. Yep.
for Ryan Scott Weber.
For
And I'm
for
almost
any-
done with a new movie too, writing it.
Wow.
Are you?
Really?
Got a role for Cantankerous Old Man?
You know. Yeah. You're gonna be the
Or
homeless
insane.
man. What happened?
You have an
Sorry.
alfalfa.
Alfalfa.
You're good.
Sorry,
What's
it's
going on with
good.
Alfalfa?
For any-
Alfalfa.
So, Pretty Fine Things is awesome, and you should watch it. And
For any young
buy
filmmakers
it.
out there, can we get a little technical? What did you shoot this on?
I shot on a GH4, Panasonic GH4,
Wow.
and it's a DSLR camera.
Okay.
But
Oh,
it
wow,
looks
okay.
like a movie camera. Use some special lenses, and I don't really know much about lenses, but it looked good. So I shot the whole thing by myself too. Just
You
me.
were the cinematographer?
I am.
Single camera?
Holy crap.
movie?
My cousin Jason, who's helped me on other projects, when I was in the scenes, he would shoot those parts, but everything else I shot myself.
Wow, okay.
Even the drone shots I did myself.
There
There's
were
a
drone
couple.
shots?
Yes.
Wow.
I broke 3 or 4 drones
Okay.
before we got it right.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You run them into like telephone
They're
poles?
cheap ones. I bought it and I put a GoPro and I
Sure.
zip tied it to the bottom,
Right.
and then just shot it up.
Anything for the shot.
Exactly, and it was like $80 for the drone and whatever. And I actually broke the lens on a GoPro too.
They're,
'Cause it crashed.
I believe those are replaceable, though, the lenses.
Yeah. They
Do you have a
they
GoPro,
replaced it for
Mig?
$20.
I have 3 of them that I don't use, so
I
I
like-
feel
I
like.
I edited this film too.
Did you?
I edited the
Oh,
whole
of course
movie
you
by
did.
myself. I filmed it. I'm in it. I wrote it, produced it.
Yeah, Robert Rodriguez, you suck. Because Ron Scott Weber did all of that.
Doug Roguski too is a producer. He helped fund the
You don't
film.
suck, Robert Rodriguez. I take that. I'm just kidding.
And you,
JK.
Rob, you and Doug did an interview recently, right? In
Yes,
Princeton.
sure did. Yeah, we did. We were on public access, Princeton Channel, whatever, on a great TV show they run. Which
You were on a
I thought it
public
was.
ac-
I thought it was radio.
I thought it was radio too. It was great.
You were on
Walking-
public
wait,
access TV?
Yeah, it was awesome. I'll tell you what. God bless America.
With you and Doug?
And Doug.
Why?
Doug
Because
I think Doug got the
I
interview.
gotta
Doug
s-
got the interview. I can't remember the name of the
I
show.
couldn't
I
make
feel
it, though.
horrible.
I gotta see this. What?
the
Where?
first I'm hearing
Where can I
about it.
see this?
It's on.
Is it on, like,
I'm
YouTube
sure
or
it's-
something?
I'll send it to you. It's out
I
there.
had to work late. I had to work and close where I work, and so I couldn't make it all the way to Princeton. So
But
I
the
told
guy,
Rob to go.
it was almost like being on Uncle Floyd in some sort of weird nobody knows who Uncle Floyd is, esoteric kind of way. The guy was wearing a seersucker suit, and the dude who brought us on, and I'm horrible with names.
Lauren.
Anybody knows me, Lauren, knows I'm horrible with names.
He did
'cause I
the
remember
Dark
toys and shit.
Military
right?
movie. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was great. It was like one of the best things I've done the month of January ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just funny.
Just in a world of YouTube
It was
and
good.
Twitch where you can make your own
I watched
programs.
Well, it was
I'm shocked
aired-
that cable access still exists.
And they were like completely professional.
Sure.
You know, wireless mics and the whole 9 yards.
Sure.
Ruby from Kiss Nation.
Says.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's
Oh,
up?
what's up,
We're
Ruby?
reaching out to you, Rube.
He's
Well-
Text me.
he's reached back, Rob. Do you want to read
He's reaching back now.
Right now.
the power of the
Kristen's
internet?
on it. Kristen's on it. She's got it.
He is
Talk to Kristen.
apparently he's offering
right.
his services is what
God,
he's
this
doing.
camera
so-
makes you look fat. That's kidding.
That's a me
It
comment.
makes me look old too. I don't know what's wrong with it.
That's a me comment.
Ming, what kind of cameras you got in this place?
They're Logitech C920 cameras. Wide angle.
Wide angle. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Guaranteed
full
to add
HD.
10 pounds.
Are you there was
sit
a
up.
filmmaker curious about the budget. Are you allowed to? I know you work on very low budgets, but you're able to stretch it to make it look amazing.
Yes. It's only $20,000, I think we've spent.
Okay, wow, which is
is
unheard
nothing.
of in this day and age.
I mean, most of it was equipment and getting Lynn Lowry
Right.
and the other actors to come, and transportation and
Food is the biggest
food,
thing.
locations. We had
Food.
awesome locations. We had a whole house that was empty, and I was allowed to film in the whole
Wow.
house. And we made the sets and just like made the house look like the Banner family.
Wow.
So, and then we had another house that had like 30 or 40 rooms in it, which I could do anything I want in also. And then we had a health club, racquetball club, which was owned by one of the guys' houses, owned by one of the guys that owned the house.
Right.
And we turned that into a police station.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. It looks very sterile.
Yeah, you could, if you look really closely in the background, you can see like the
Like
workout
people playing,
clothes and
like people playing basketball.
we tried to get
and-
rid of it, but it was kind of hard because it was, it was
Sure.
really shoot and go because we were shooting multiple scenes at a time.
Sure, and the place is probably still open too.
And Doug built a 4-foot dolly that was on PVC pipe, and so I was able to make do these awesome rolling shots with it. We went old school with it that way, and it's kind of like an Alfred Hitchcock thriller, and it has a little horror, definitely horror in it because Walter's really scary and the
Right.
Banner family. And the last half hour really is a lot of blood, but most of it's psychological
Okay.
leading up to that.
Fantastic. Wow.
It's awesome. I really like it, the movie, and we all worked hard on it, all of us. So
All right,
I'm
cool.
glad it's out there to the masses. Maybe
Yes. I can't
people
wait
will
to
like it.
I can't wait to see it.
It turned out great.
Yeah,
I'm the first
can't
one
wait.
that usually tells him that something sucks. So
Yeah.
this
Well,
one's good.
it looks really good.
As your
It's-
job as a girlfriend, now fiance.
we
Yeah.
mastered.
That is yes.
It was the first movie I actually mastered the sound to, in a studio.
Yeah.
Like we've never done that before.
Right. Cool.
So
Like,
it was professionally mastered.
You're like Skywalker now, dude. Like Skywalker sound.
Yeah, Chris Padami mastered it, who's done all the Crash Romeo CDs.
Wow.
I went back to the studio we used to play in, and we mastered the whole thing. And he's a genius.
And just for those who don't know, Ryan is the drummer from Crash Romeo.
Oh yeah, you should probably mention
A
that.
long time ago.
That's full disclosure.
And you can find Crash Romeo on Amazon.com, as well as we'll have some copies at NJ HorrorCon, which is March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
I think you can.
At the
I think
Woodbridge
I can still
Renaissance.
play drums. I'm not sure.
Sometimes.
Are you screening Pretty Fine Things at the NJ?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
okay.
I like to showcase other people's work. When we'll have it for sale.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, and while that will be there, and we'll probably have a few. I think we'll have a few of the actors again.
All right. Put me down. I have to find a DVD player, but
Yeah, what's up with that?
what do you mean?
You don't have one?
No.
Well, I had one. I haven't used it. It's so caked with dust.
You can get a cheap one at like Target.
You can watch it on Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay.
For
Video. I
free.
can stream. Oh, really?
That's what I was
I have,
told.
I have Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
All right.
We still
done.
get money for
Well,
it.
hell
so.
yeah, you better.
Yeah, there you go.
You better get
I
some
don't-
cash from that.
Know if I'll see any, but it's eventually down the road.
It's okay as long as it's
Yeah.
out there.
I
That's
want
all
the
that matters.
distribution company to make their money back and the producers to make their money back.
Cool.
I think hopefully we will because it's a low budget.
Low budget.
But yeah, we're look, Ruby, RubyKissNation.com. Feel free to give us
where
a shout
were
out.
you?
I want to see that. Yeah.
Like 5 minutes ago.
He's
go.
he's podcasting.
Oh, Tony Goggle says Uncle Floyd rules. Who mentioned Uncle Floyd?
I did. I actually, Tony, I'm talking to you. I actually went to Uncle Floyd when the Ramones, the Rattlers, and Shrapnel were there. So I have that piece of history.
I can't believe the convention's so close.
24 days, 4 hours, and
Yeah.
a couple of minutes.
We had a great meeting with the Renaissance Woodbridge Hotel. They are awesome. They're so into our
Yeah.
show, and they're like,
As an attendee, yeah, I thought they were really they did a
It's
great
such
job.
a nice hotel.
Did
I
you
mean,
like it?
really,
Huh?
you like the hotel?
Do I like the hotel? Yes.
the hotel is awesome. They have a swimming pool, and Thursday night we have a pool party, and Friday night we'll have
Isn't
a
it like
pool party.
saltwater? or
It's an
something?
Saltwater.
I don't know
indoor
what the heck it
saltwater
is.
pool. Yeah,
And the food is awesome
yeah. They changed their whole menu though.
because
No.
the executive chef left. I
Well,
think.
there's a whole. It's awesome. It's much better.
But the food is like stand
Yeah.
up, like
the
incredible.
The menu looked really much better this time when I
Yeah.
was there. So I think it's going to be an awesome show. And
We're excited.
we're going to expand in September a little more in that same hotel, and we're looking forward to working with the Renaissance again. So
It'll be a lot bigger in September. Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
like 60 more tables we could fit
Easily.
in September.
And we did change the floor around a little bit, so it's a little wider open, so there's not a lot of
Yeah.
people tripping over.
Yeah, the
everybody.
pre-function room, the entrance.
But we have an island in the middle of the pre-function
Yep.
room. Have we sold that island out?
I think so.
Because I have an idea if we can fit. If we could fit one of our vendors back to back there.
There's 6 tables, and then there's another 6 tables all grouped together.
You're fantastic.
And then there's like a space in the middle. Instead of having one big row,
yes.
it's going to be 6 and 6 because
Right. It got too crowded.
you need some
Right.
space to breathe. And it's kind of in front of the door to go into the big ballroom,
Yeah.
so that it doesn't get in the way of the flow of.
All right, I like that. You took feedback from the last couple
Yeah.
shows and you improved
Yeah.
on them.
Yeah.
Well, there were some vendors that felt a little crammed. I mean, they had a great show, I think, still, but I think I don't. It was a little tight, and actually, our ticket booth is going to be moved to the other side,
So that opens up.
so that opens the whole front up.
Yes.
So we're every show we're
A
learning a
new
little
layout.
bit.
you
That's
need
all.
to adjust.
Yeah.
People want things a certain way. It's easy to help people. I mean,
I'm looking at one of the guys who loves having things a certain way, and sometimes I don't want to use the word cry, but
I don't cry. I got OCD. Come on. Give me a break.
he'll speak up. He'll speak
do.
up when
Right.
it's not
But
to
you know
his
what?
specifications. But that's what we love about you, Rob.
We
Thank
both
you.
know that
Rob.
at the
Thank you.
last minute we're moving stuff around.
Right.
So we don't even make a map of the place because at the last minute everything
Yeah,
gets moved.
and
Everything.
we're producers, so as producer mindset, you see the problems and you resolve the problems, and that's
Right.
the secret to NJ HorrorCon, which is March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th
Yes.
at the Woodbridge Renaissance.
And all the celebrities will be in the same room and the same location.
Okay,
they were
except for
last
Peter.
time.
Peter's gonna be
Peter will
upstairs.
be on the balcony,
Right.
a special spot, which you can see from the lobby. So,
Right.
And there'll be big banners and signs and everything. And the film festival will also be right next to Peter, so it'll be cool. 'cause
Yeah.
This year we're actually going to go back to what we did the first year in the Crown Plaza, which is have the film festival, the Q&As, and the special screenings all in one room,
Right.
so that people aren't missing out on things. Because last time we had a film festival in one room, and only that room was the film festival,
Sure.
and then the special screenings and all the other stuff was going on at the same time. So we got a little bit of feedback saying they couldn't see everything they wanted.
Right.
But also, I think this keeps it more controlled, and it's just it does unfortunately allow us not to show as many films that we wanted to accept. But we still have about 8 hours of film festival films. at
Okay,
least.
that's great.
I think they're 8 or 9 hours, and and the films are pretty cool. And there'll be a trailer.
Still
about
taking
the
submissions,
films.
or
No,
it's
they're
locked?
done.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry,
we actually
guys.
announced the selections yesterday.
Oh wow, okay, so you can go to
Yep.
New Jersey Horror.
Yeah, it's posted.
It's posted on our social media. It's also on NewJerseyHorrorCon.com. There's a film festival link at the top, and we
Yes, there is.
There's
Right up top.
Tony Goggles made this. Who's our film festival director? Made this awesome little trailer with all the clips of the films that are going to be screening, and that should be out hopefully tonight too. There's a little thing with the music that we had to change. So.
Wow, congratulations to everyone that got selected
Yeah.
for sure.
Great movies too. They're all, and a lot of them are local New Jersey made horror films, and
But they can be from anywhere.
yep, they're all over the world.
There's no like
I sent awards to Spain,
right.
so
Espanol, España.
España.
Here's one. The Foodies by Etienne Ement.
Oh.
That's a
Yep.
title that I like to eat. The Foodies.
I don't know that's from a different, definitely from somewhere else. I
Yeah,
forget
this
where.
this could only go well.
There's over 200 movies, submitted. So after you watch 100 of them, they all kind of, start to
Or 200 of
forget.
them. They definitely start to blend together a
Yeah,
little
the
bit.
Funhouse Waltz by Carvin Knowles. All right, I'll sign me up for that
Mm-hmm.
one too. So
Okay.
I'm just going by title here.
Yeah, and my uncle John is a Zombie is also selected, and that is a movie by John Russo, who's going to be a
John
guest
Russo, yeah.
at our show, and
Who was a writer of
Night of the Living Dead,
Night of the Living
Whoa,
Dead.
Triple threat.
and he plays a zombie in the movie, which is great.
How old is he?
He's in his 80s, yes.
Still going strong. Still
Yeah.
making films.
Did he shoot it in black and white?
He's all about indie
He's
film
so
too.
awesome guy.
No, I think it's in color. Yeah, I watched it. It's in color. So, but it's it's good. It's fun, and I think it's cool to incorporate the guests and the film festival and mix it together, and you have I like everything being connected
Right.
to the show.
Cool.
So it's we have
It's the thread.
yeah, and it's almost, if you look at our guest list, almost everybody's connected to each other. Almost.
Which is really cool. Like a 6 degrees of separation.
Yeah.
Or maybe even lower.
Keith Coogan, who's coming, who's in my Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Dishes are done, man.
Yeah, who is an awesome guy, because I've been talking to him.
Dishes
but
are done.
he's in Don't Tell the Mom the Babysitter's Dead with Daniel Harris. He is also was in a TV show with Tammy Loren,
Yes.
and he was in what's the third? He was in Toy Soldiers with Andrew Divoff.
Yeah.
So that's 3 movies. Three people he's
Wow.
connected to.
He's regular Kevin Bacon for sure.
Yeah,
Like-
Daniel Harris is connected to everybody.
Right.
She is
Where's
Derek
Kevin
Mears,
Bacon? That's a
R.A.,
great idea.
Caroline. There's about 7 people that she's connected to, Daniel Harris.
Yeah, our friend Rich Longo says, I'm ready to go to the hotel now and wait. Well, you only have another, less than 4
24,
weeks. Less than
24
4 weeks.
days and
Oh my
4 hours and
gosh.
15 minutes.
The hotel
Four.
is getting there, so there's a lot of rooms booked. So make sure you book your hotel room. We have
true.
the link on the website.
It will sell out.
It also, I think next week it ends the rate. So make sure you get it in by
Okay.
before then. I think it's $123 a night because it goes up to like $140 something after that.
Right.
And it's important to, and the rooms are really nice for what you get. So, and PJ Souls also is a classic.
PJ Souls.
She'll
rock,
be there.
rock and roll high school.
Rachel True from The Craft and Half Baked, Mary Jane.
Yeah,
And what about Marky? We heard back from Marky?
I don't know. He might be coming Friday night only.
Marky Ramone.
Yeah, we don't know yet. I'm waiting on the confirmation.
He just wants to come back because he had such a good time.
We have David Naughton, the American Werewolf in London. Alex Vincent is coming back with the
Child's Play's Alex Vincent.
screen used Chucky doll.
Yeah.
That
So come
whoa.
meet the
Yeah.
actual Chucky.
What?
Yeah,
Screen used.
yeah, and he was
It
just.
could come to life, ladies and gentlemen.
I know he has 2 of them. I think that he might be bringing.
How? How do you own something like that? Oh my
Well,
god!
he
They
does
give it to you when he leaves.
I know.
He's been
but,
doing it since the
like,
80s. It's
so
And he was in the last
creepy.
movie.
yeah, that was really good too.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to thank you guys for something. I was just at a con in Albuquerque a couple weeks ago, and I hung out with Miko Hughes, who I
yeah.
met at the last NJ Horror
yeah.
Con and Film Fest. We hung out at Cheesecake Factory after
Nice.
the show, and then they set us by a smelly dumpster.
Nice.
And so they asked me to moderate his panel, so we were able to talk about the smelly dumpster at the Cheesecake
Cool.
Factory. Yeah, but had I not gone, wouldn't have met him,
Yeah.
it would have been an awkward panel. We would have had nothing to talk about.
He's an awesome guy.
So yeah, he was a really cool dude.
He was hanging out a lot at the show after hours and stuff. And if you don't know who he is, he's in Kindergarten Cop and also Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
That's him.
That's him.
That's him.
That's him.
Yeah, and Full House, I think he was.
Yes, he was big on Full House.
Yeah.
He was like a side character.
He stood out, definitely.
Yeah.
Also, we have Vernon Wells, too. I mean, come on, that's
Vernon
awesome.
Wells.
He's like the ultimate bad guy.
Yeah.
Commando,
right, yeah.
Weird Science, Road Warrior.
Road Warrior, right? He's the Mohawk guy when he was a kid.
Yeah. He was kind of had a mohawk in Weird Science, too, I think. He looked the same.
Him
there.
and Michael Berryman was him.
And Amanda Bierce is coming, too, from Married with
Amanda
Children,
Bierce,
who's Marcy Darcy.
Who's a great director, producer in her own rights.
I kind of went villain, with like the villain.
I like
time.
it. But people love the bad guys.
Yeah, and she was kind of the bad guy in Married with Children. She would always come in and have a problem and yelling at
She's so
the
hot.
Bundys. So
Yeah.
And John Dugan. I talked about John Dugan. Terry Rochelle Davis is coming from The Crow. So we're actually excited to have her too. And Amelia Kincaid is coming back from Night of the Demons.
Cool, man.
Amy Locan we just announced.
Yeah.
Locan, is that how you say her name?
Locan.
Locan.
It's French.
From Crybaby.
Everything's French.
Airheads. She was in one horror movie called Legend of the Mummy with Louis Gossett
Junior, yeah.
And that, but she's local too. She's a Jersey girl.
Yeah.
So we're
Awesome.
happy to have her. And Tiffany's obviously coming back.
Tiffany Shepard, my favorite.
We have Father Evil, who's going to be greeting everybody. Craig Yo, Lua Stardust, who's a cosplay girl, famous cosplayer. Matt Bell, who's Marty McFly, looks just like
the ultimate Marty McFly cosplayer.
Mike McManus, who's Jason and the Green Goblin, and Pennywise, and he's going to be hosting our cosplay contest, which you can win cash prizes and an award.
Exciting.
And a tattoo gift certificate, I think.
What?
Yeah, from
That's cool.
Artisan. I think it's Artisanal. I always say it wrong. Artisanal tattoo.
That's
in Somerville.
That's Philadelphia Tattoo Conventions this weekend too, right?
Yeah, Philly. Yeah, we'll be at the Trenton Punk Rock Flea Market on Saturday.
Okay.
And
This Saturday.
at ZoloCon in Warminster, PA, I will
be there?
be there on Saturday. Big day.
Yeah. So ZoloCon, Trenton Punk Rock Flea Market, but the one we're at is in the Shemity.
And then I
In
think we're
PA.
gonna go. We're gonna go to the Philly
I'm gonna try
tattoo. Yeah, we should
because
talk
we have
about
a volunteer or orientation.
connection. Oh right, when's that?
Night on Sunday night. So, but we're gonna try to go during the day.
Yeah. And a big
We'll
shout
see.
out.
If not, someone's gonna go.
Big shout out to the
To represent
Philadelphia
us.
Eagles. I
Yeah.
hate you guys. Congratulations.
Oh, we should talk about the cars. We have
Cars, yeah.
Supernatural cars.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have Ghostbuster 2 car still
Right.
coming, and we have the Ghostbusters of New Jersey bringing their
Tom,
car.
those guys.
We have
Tom
the-
Ghost Head.
We have Kit the Knight Rider car coming,
Right.
so that's going to be cool.
Is that the same one? I think it's the same one we had on CBN.
Comic when? Let's say yes.
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Pretty sure.
You want to bring up photo ops?
Yeah.
Thanks,
Oh,
Eric.
you're doing photo
yeah.
ops.
Photo ops are now. You can pre-order your photo ops if you go to NewJerseyHorrorCon.com and click on the photo op link, and there is a link on our main page too. So, actually, Peter Criss they're selling a lot.
Yeah.
So, make sure you get your photo op if you want a
Yeah, just
professional
make it
photo.
easier. Pre-order them
Yeah,
right
with,
now.
with Peter standing up next to you, because he'll do some table ops, but he'll probably be sitting down.
Right.
So you want to make sure that you get your
The
professional.
full glory of
And it's not much more than the regular photo, and you get an 8x10. You can get a digital
Yeah.
copy. Eric Sellon is going to be taking the pictures.
Yeah.
He's awesome. He's done all
The
last
great
2
Eric
shows.
Sellon.
And those will be in the same area too.
Cool.
Cool.
Do we miss anything else?
Rob Bruce will be there.
Yeah. We're almost sold out of vendors. We're almost sold out of
You
hotel.
just killed ticket sales, Rob.
How much is
Almost
his
got it.
Oh
autograph?
no!
It's free.
Our website went down. What happened?
Oh no.
It has happened before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
people,
has.
People rushed. All right.
An hour later, it was
Yeah.
back up. But
All right. Good.
yeah,
Oh,
we're
photo
really-
ops are cash only day show.
Oh yes.
Okay. No problem.
So if you do the pre-sale, you can use your credit card. But if you come to the show, the photo ops are cash only.
Okay. Cool.
And there also, if you use your credit card at the front, there is a surcharge too, just
Yeah.
so people know. So
With
cash is
credit card,
preferred.
got it.
Cash only. Day
Cool.
of the show.
It's only like $1 or something.
Yeah.
But whatever.
And when
But
is the show? The show is
March
March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th at the
Where are we? The Renaissance Woodbridge Hotel.
on Route 1 across from the Woodbridge Mall. Real easy to find. It's 7 minutes from Metro Park.
Not even. Not
Are
even.
you playing Kiss?
Past the cemetery.
I was like, where's that coming from? There it is.
Yeah.
We're ready.
We're excited.
We're
We
ready.
I've had Kiss songs in my head for the past month.
Yes,
Right?
yes, you have. Yes.
And
This actually is my favorite Kiss song.
I have a funny Peter Criss. Did I tell you the Peter Criss story?
No,
last
do tell.
time? So I met him once, and I
Okay.
was in the bathroom with him.
Okay.
So I was in the bathroom. It was actually at another convention, and I was sitting there, and I was at the urinal, and he just walked right up next to me, and I'm like, "Oh my god, it's Peter Criss!" I'm like, "Oh my god," because I'm a drummer,
Right.
and he's like, one of the best drummers out there that I know, and you look up to this guy, and you're peeing next to him, so it was a little weird. And then I went to the. I was like thinking, should I say something? Should I say something? I'm washing my hands. I'm next to him. He's right there. And I'm like, oh, I love that song, Beth. I just said to him, and he said, thanks a lot. But it was like so awkward.
Right.
Because you're in the bathroom
Sure,
with him.
sure.
But he was super nice.
It's cool. You took your shot though.
Yeah.
You
While
gotta
you were
say,
peeing.
hey.
Yeah, and look at
And
you.
at least I didn't say it while I was peeing. It was
Yeah.
when we were watching it.
But look at you now. You booked him for the show.
yeah,
Now you
and,
can.
and when I talked to them about it, him and his wife, they think they remembered that guy that did that, she said.
No way.
So-
I mean, yeah,
That's
Yeah,
awkward.
sure.
it's pretty
That's
memorable.
polite.
Yeah.
It's polite.
Guy can't take a pee alone.
I know.
Oh, it's a pub-
God.
That's why I was like, should I respect it? Private. Just not say anything. But
Yeah, he used to come in my shop all the time.
and yeah, he's also a breast cancer survivor.
Real
Wow.
decent guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy. We're lucky to have him at our show, and we're really amped up. Right?
Right.
Everybody amped up.
Yeah, amped.
Once
All
we
right.
we're gonna have a
Yeah.
Joe Robinson's gonna be doing an awesome drawing soon.
Oh, good.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. Okay, we're
It's coming up
Cool.
in the next couple days, hopefully, and we're gonna have T-shirts of it and the program, and don't miss your chance.
cool.
Are we?
Nice.
Did we already done?
Yeah. Well, if
there.
you have anything
Am I
else,
just
Keep
about
going
there?
on.
yeah. No, you've gone an hour,
Anybody
my
else?
friend.
I'm
we
talking
don't have a
too
life
much.
or anything. So.
No, it's all right.
What are you?
Just kidding.
Someone say something.
Again, congratulations again to
Oh.
you two.
I'm
We're
married.
very
Thank
happy
you.
for you.
What are you doing this weekend, Ming?
Well,
Yeah.
we're not here for me, but I will be at Astronomicon,
Astronomicon
Astronomicon.
in
Sterling Heights, Michigan.
I think it's 6 degrees there right now.
It is, yeah. So
You going to the ice fishing festival as
no,
well?
go in there, stay in a warm building, and come hang out with me and come
Where
with
is
Brian
it?
Johnson.
Nice.
Sterling Heights, Michigan, which is
Oh.
right.
Heights.
It's in the Detroit area.
Mhm.
Very
Outside.
cool.
Yeah, I'll be there. There's some horror element. There's Sid Haig and Kane Hodder will be there.
Oh, cool.
Sid Haig, yeah. There you go.
We
Sid
almost
Haig.
had Sid, but
Yeah, Sid.
we'll get
Nice.
Sid one day.
One day.
And Kane.
Well, this was fun, guys.
Yeah, welcome back. Thank
we're
you for
excited.
thank
Thank
you for
you.
coming
Yeah,
back.
we'll see you
Thank
next week, right?
We are really
when are you
excited.
getting back from Michigan?
I'll be back in a week. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll be back this week.
Oh, John Russo though.
John Russo. And once again, New Jersey Harkon Film Festival is March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th at the Woodbridge Renaissance. Buy your
Yes.
tickets early. Avoid lines.
Yeah.
Friday night, 5 to 11. Saturday, 10 to 7, and Sunday, 10 to 5.
That's right.
You have a sign off, Rob?
Yes, this is Evildoers Beware.
Copyright.
Yeah, I was
infringement.
gonna say.